Oh shit, Henrietta.
Alright, welcome to another game. This time I am playing with Sport Ash, Army of Dark, or no, Evil Dead 1 Ash, Sash. Got a bunch of nicknames, Healer Ash, but basically Support Ash.
Oh, we gotta go circus.
We have all Ashes as well, which is I mean, I don't think any of them are really the best in their category, but it is always fun having pretty much 4 clones running around. And I'm not sure what's going on with this game, but if you can see there, the lag is just I don't know how this game came out. And it was running pretty smoothly, but now, like, if I get possessed or if somebody else is driving a car, like, it just lags and lags and lags. So I hope they fix that soon. Looks like the demon found us. As good as this map is for looting, I mean, you got Terminal, Fishing Village, Lucky Valley. One of the consequences of it being small is that, kind of like Kandar Castle, you can expect the demon to find you pretty quickly. So right now I got the demon on me, but I'm a...
Oh shit, Ashes.
Old Ash knows what's going on. But yeah, I'm a support character. There's no way in hell I'm 1v1ing the demon. And I know this leader Ash is going to run into troubles. Dude, that shot looked like it went straight through the demon and just blew up on the other side of the wall. That's why I don't like the explosive crossbow that much. Shit, so you guys puke on me, I can't really do much dodge. And he just took down a Sheps. Legendary Blunderbuss, don't mind if I do. But yeah, being support, I need as much Shems as I can get. At least we're all sticking together. We're not too far from each other. I mean, the warrior's kind of doing his own thing, but between the 3 of us, we should be able to handle a level 4 demon. If we all go down to a level 4 demon, then, you know, maybe we deserved it. Got tired of that guy. I don't know why people have their mics going on all the time, especially when they're not really talking or communicating. You just hear like noises. I don't get it. I don't get why people do that, but whatever. Shems I can definitely use since I'm the healer class. So yeah, we got the map pieces pretty quickly there. Even though we still have a demon on us and old Ash isn't doing so hot. For this map too, I like going to Cell Tower. There's usually a crate or 2 over there, so it's worth hitting up at least once. Even though it's kind of skimps out on the ammunition, health, that kind of stuff. It does have crates. And it's kind of like Flight 666 actually, because that one also has crates, but it doesn't have much else. But Flight 666, I kind of avoid it sometimes just because it's so large that it just seems like a waste of time, especially if you're already doing okay with the RNG on the crates. Yeah, he's definitely no Amanda with that blunderbuss. And as to be expected, the demon is hard targeting the support. That was a screw up on my part. I took the Shems. I thought the old Ash was closer, or at least he was in range, but as I did that, he was just running away, so he was the one guy that really needed it and didn't get the health. Figured I'll throw an amulet on for him, but we're not doing so hot on supplies. And with most characters, I figure it's just good to grab as much ammo as you can. Maxing out on any ammunition, even stuff you're not using, it's never a bad idea, just because you never know who might need it. But we got a serious crowd control issue right now. So, support Ash. Let's talk about support Ash for a little bit. I actually like the other two supports more than him. His power is okay, but it's balanced in a way where it's not going to do too much. Like you have to have a team that's really decent with dodging or at least taking damage for it to be useful. Because if they're like newer players, or if I'm not really up to dodging that day, then that passive healing is not going to do much. We're just going to get kind of obliterated. But if you have a team that everyone's kind of on the same page with dodging, he can be pretty useful there. Like, his passive heal is not bad. It's just compared to Cheryl, who can just pretty much lay down a Shems every 90 seconds, or Pablo, who can basically shit out amulets and not be seen by the demon. I feel like those two have been more useful, but support Ash is interesting. One of my lesser played ones, so I figured I'd give him some love and kind of see how he plays. Another nice thing that probably helps with his passive healing ability is that we're not facing Necro, because Necromancer, a lot of their basics have the shields on, and I mean a lot of the hits just get wasted. So at least with Warlord, their basics are pretty kind of naked. You know, they're not like speeding around like the the Puppeteers basics, where they're kind of like hopping around like flies. And they don't have those annoying shields like the Necro does, so if you miss a hit or if you mishit it, you do nothing to the basic, you just hit their shield off them. But I will give the demon this. He is very tenacious, which means we probably shouldn't stick around for too long. Ooh. Someone can use it. Anyone but Warrior. It should be decent with Leader Ash. Better than how I was using it. I'm not going to hold his hand, but if he wants special ammo, he can grab it. And reduce some fear on them. I gotta say, old Ash, he really doesn't impress me with how I've seen him play. I mean, he's supposed to have an ability. His leader ability is kind of supposed to be a fear reductor, but you can see our fear was like starting to get up there. But overall, a good team for the most part. We're all sticking together and we're all kind of on the same page with each other. Yeah, you know I gotta go for that. So, with different characters, you kind of want to look for different things in your weapons. Like Annie or Henry, if you have like a balance bar build on them, they're good. You kind of want to focus more on balance bar than hell even damage if you're trying to go for stun locks. I do want the hunting rifle. But with support Ash, given his passive ability, speed is actually a really good thing to have on him. So, like a hunting knife or any of the little but fast weapons, he's actually pretty good with, as you're going to see here. Hard targeting support again. See, so it's... I think why it took me a minute to get into support Ash was because mastering dodge, or at least getting better with it, it's really useful there, especially with a fast weapon. Like smack and then, okay, so she's going for me, and then dodge, and then come in and just start smacking again. This is where support Ash really shines, is sticking with everyone. You know, I wanted the blue hunting rifle, but I realized I had no ammo for it. That's the problem with long gun ammo. Everyone carries long gun ammo. And more often than not, the warriors like to hold on to that long gun ammo, even though they're, you know, useless with it for the most part. And then there's something, I guess, that doesn't synergize too well with support Ash and warrior Ash, is, you know, warrior Ash, he's going to want to get into those stun locks, or the animations, so he can build up his amulet. But it kind of ruins the passive healing I'm doing since they're locked into something. So I'll be swinging and the demon's just like locked into animation with warrior, and then just nothing really happens there. Just gonna pick him up. But this is maybe the worst place you can drive in this entire game is right above the cave. For that exact reason. Yeah, at least he was smart and got out on time. Another thing I try to do with support is if you look at my health, it's actually like halfway down. So I could pop a Shemps right now, but the way I actually prefer to do it is if I'm near somebody that needs health too, try to save it for them so I can, you know, utilize what he does best. Oh, and there is, if you notice that when I was shooting that demon there, I got 2 headshots on him. That's his power too, where if you get a headshot on a demon, anyone that shoots it afterward in the head, it's got to be in the head, it can't be on the body, but anyone that shoots it afterwards in the head will get a little bit of healing. So it's not great. You got to be a decent shot to really get use out of it, but it's a little something.
Stopping me now.
So it's like looks like Warrior Ash is going to do more dismemberment damage than anything.
Psychic wave to all corrupted souls. Hold your ground.
Because it was the sword that he replaced with the sledgehammer. But these guys don't seem to be watching Hunter Ash's health. He's not doing so hot up there. Try to go for a headshot, but it's a little awkward shooting down on the rock there. Alright, that was a little spooky for a second there, but now we got everyone back, and yeah, I gotta tell you, this is my best game for timing those heals. I just popped the health and maybe healed about like 10 points total. Alright, we got a boss. And Henrietta, when she does her fart cloud, is actually pretty powerful in terms of like just making your attack so much slower because you're coughing. So when her gas clouds around her, I kind of opt to just range her. Time for the melee. So yeah, this Mii Hammer is actually really useful for support Ash. It's kind of a godsend, really. Because I can just get quick hits in, just boom, boom, boom. And the other brawlers, which looks like mainly Leader and Warrior Ash, they're getting passive healing that way. So if you have a team that mobs on the demon like that, that seems to be kind of where he shines. And you know what? Saying that out loud's got me thinking too. What about a team build where it's 3 warriors and 1 support Ash? I might have to get back to you on that. That sounds kind of fun, actually. Try to keep the crowd control on. So dodge and then jump back and swing. He's a big, slow elite, so pretty simple to see through that or to time it.
You hold the lost pages of the Necronomicon, the rarest,
Purple revolver.
most powerful.
Don't mind if I do.
in our world.
I mean, if somebody wants the blue revolver, it's still not a bad gun.
Are in your possession. You have all you need to banish the Dark Ones back to the Deadlands.
Easier to see. One step closer to getting the hell out of here.
And since we're at Fishing Village, I always try to make it a point to loot up, especially the house that I just left right now, because there's like almost always like at least one Shemps in there, sometimes two. Speaking of Shemps, Hunter Ash is being very helpful there. He knows exactly what I'm looking for. But yeah, if you're by Fishing Village, it's always worth making a detour. Yeah, Fishing Village is usually really good for supplies. The only drawback that Fishing Village could have, though, is the width of it, how large it is. So somebody alone in a house can get cornered pretty easily if the demon targets them. Might as well grab long gun. Yeah, these are. This is a pretty good team, though. We're all doing well on the Shemps. Man, how can you not love that power? I mean, as demon, it sucks, but. I'm not with a very good Ash right now for melee, so I got to keep that in mind here. Demon's actually about to get me down. There we go. Starting to get my dodge down. So yeah, support Ash. As you can see, he really shines, especially with the warrior around him. That's nice of them. But yeah, he really shines with warriors just because they can do the damage, do the stun locks, do the dismemberment, and as long as you're being that annoying little fly, just popping in, boop boop, pop out. That seems to be the best way to use him.
I'm reloading.
Got a lot of Shemps here, might as well heal.
Tastes like freedom.
Again, I try to hold on to those for the other guys, but we seem to be doing all right, and that's a big uh-oh. Yeah, I really hope the team's gonna notice what the hell's going on here, because this will get bad really quick. Her attacks are pretty slow though and telegraphed. That, as you can see here, once I found a rhythm in terms of dodge and everything, there wasn't too much she could do, but she tried. So I think we're actually doing all right because the demon just threw their boss at us. The demon has been trying, and hey, these guys were all playing actually really optimally. So yeah, warrior, leader, and support, we were able to kind of watch each other's back, while the hunter, who's not so great at watching other people's back, especially with melee, he went off ahead and started the Dark Ones. Really solid use of our time, everyone.
Reloading as fast as I can. Rise and shine, get up and hold duty. Get up. We are all dead. You ain't getting out of that.
And due to his passive ability, it's actually better for a support Ash to just fight instead of like doing the picking up leadership kind of thing. Because you want your boys to be getting healed as well. Figure out lower the health, especially for Hunter Ash, because that can go really bad with him. Get a heal in for everybody here. But yeah, the unfortunate reality with supports, though, is your performance a lot of time really depends on your team. Since essentially your job as a support is to manage your team. Make sure none of them are getting too low on health. You know, make sure they're all kind of sticking by you. So I lucked out in this match with I got a pretty damn good team. I can't really say any faults with any of them. And the that legendary Meat Hammer, maybe more ideal on Kelly, but just its speed alone is really good. Plus those hits, you see that's like 223. So it's worth noting, I guess, if you see a support with something like this, a support Ash, don't underestimate him. I figure if anyone wants to... Actually, I don't know what I was doing there. I think I was trying to give the revolver just to anyone, really. That's not the warrior. Because I can't do too much with a ranged weapon as well. Alright, we got another boss. Is she going to go for us, or is she going to go for Book? Doesn't look like she's making up her mind. So that's probably a GG right there, then. Trying to get over to Hunter Ash, though. Fuck. Just out of range again. I still miss getting his thing in. So, as much as I'm like not a huge fan of the passive healing, that seems to be doing more healing than the actual drinking of Shems. And in the current state of this game, I figure the name of the game is really exploit that balance bar. Just beat on the demon until the the white bar goes down. In regards to the book, though, I wonder why they pretty much cancel out fear at this point. I feel like it'd be fun or interesting if people still had their fear and like the demon was able to possess a hunter and just shoot the book with that. You know, that could be a play. But they really don't give the demon much options at this point. I mean, if you have enough Shems and you have enough amulets, you pretty much just stand in between him and the book, and that's it. But yeah, just wanted to showcase support Ash. This was a pretty good game for me. Again, good team, and a legendary Meat Hammer certainly helps. But yeah, I definitely for once kind of felt powerful with him. He's usually not who I consider the strongest, but yeah, support, I got the second most damage. Now, Warrior Ash, he was a beast, but I mean, that's our warrior for you.
Thank the big man upstairs, it's over. I just wanted to get laid.
But yeah, good teamwork. Anyways, take care.